One of the questions I get asked most is, Eric, should I buy first or should I sell first? I get it. You don't want to lose a bunch of money, yet you don't want to be homeless either. Hi, I'm Eric Mortimer, and today we're going to discuss some mistakes that buyers and sellers make that can cause you to lose sleep, money, and even your marbles. There are a lot of things to consider when deciding whether to buy or sell first. Some of the things your realtor should be talking to you about are, is it a buyer's or seller's market? Talking to you about the supply and demand. How much equity do you have in your home? What's your credit like and what are your financing options? There's tons of variables that we can discuss. But one of the traps that I see people frequently fall into and is easily avoidable goes something like this. Tom and Mary are excited to move, but they want to make sure they find the right place first. So they go out with their agent right away. They start looking at places. It takes a little while, but they find a place that they fall in love with. They go to write an offer. And at this time, they just start talking to a mortgage broker who informs them that they can't buy a property without selling their property first. Oops. So they just love the property. They decide to put in an offer anyway, subject to the sale of their home. After lengthy negotiations, they come to an agreement on price and terms. It's about $10,000 more than the market value because the sellers demanded a bit of a premium because of the risk involved with a subject to sale of the buyer's home clause. There's some risk involved. They really love the home, so they go for it. And it's only $10,000 over the life of the mortgage, right? Plus interest. Tom and Mary also understand that if another offer comes along, they're going to have to waive all of their conditions, not just the sale of their home condition. That means if something comes up within the week, they'll have to waive their financing and home inspection right away. Tom and Mary are eager to get their home going, so they don't have time to do the necessary last-minute repairs and even stage their home. They decide to put it on the market about $5,000 under the last comparable sale. They figure it'll sell a little faster this way too. Besides, it's only about $5,000, right? What's another $5,000? Things are going well on the purchase of their dream home. The home inspection went well, and the last-minute financing got sorted out too. Things are looking good. Now they even have an offer on their place. However, it's about $20,000 under their already aggressive price. We can't accept that. That's crazy. Just then they get a notice from the other agent saying that there's another offer that have come in on their property, their dream home. So they have 48 hours to waive all of their conditions. They decide to think about it overnight. After a sleepless night and a bunch of arguments, they decide to accept $15,000 lower than their asking price from the current buyers. It's only $15,000, right? $20,000 under the current market value. And they just love the new home. So they've now spent an extra $10,000 on the purchase of their old home and about $20,000 lower on their new home because of their emotional attachment. That's $30,000 more. What can you do with $30,000? How many vacations or donations could you do? They decide to waive the conditions on the financing, the home inspection, and the sale of their home, even though conditions aren't waived. Luckily, everything goes along fine. Tom and Mary are now in their new home and fairly happy. That is until another property comes on the market 3 doors down with an identical floor plan for $10,000 less than they bought theirs for. Oops. Wah, wah, wah. Please don't fall into this trap. It was only $5,000 here, $10,000 there, $15,000 here. Your numbers in stress could be smaller or they could be significantly larger. It didn't have to go this way for Tom and Mary, and it definitely doesn't have to go this way for you. There are all kinds of systems and processes that we can utilize that will save you time, money, and heartache. Remember, sharing is caring. If you know somebody that might be in this situation, please let them know about the video. If you enjoyed it, please like it and comment. If you didn't, just move on, because nobody likes a whiner. Till next time, I'm Eric Mortimer, your real estate agent and agent of change. helping you solve your problems and realize your dreams.